Why does this music stay in our hearts forever? The theater grows dark, the noise fades away, and the world narrows into a single glowing screen. The story has not yet begun, yet our hearts are already moving. Why? Because of music. Film music touches emotion before images do. It creates fear, it awakens hope, and it turns moments into memories. For more than half a century, one composer has shaped the emotional heartbeat of cinema, John Williams. This is the story of the man who made movies breathe. New York, 1932. A young boy sits quietly at the piano. Music is not a hobby. It is a language of feeling, joy, loneliness, wonder, fear. Everything flows through the keys. This boy will one day translate human emotion into sound for the entire world. By day, classical music. By night, jazz clubs. Precision and improvisation. Order and freedom. By mastering both, Williams becomes a composer who can respond instantly to emotion. Film music is not decoration, it is reaction, a direct answer to the human heart. The ocean is calm, nothing can be seen, but we feel something is there. Fear is not what we see, it is what we expect. Two simple notes rise and fall, that is all it takes. By subtracting instead of adding, Williams created the most famous terror in film history. Sometimes, silence is the loudest sound. Though set in the future, its music comes from the past. Because Star Wars is not science fiction, it is mythology, the hero's journey, the trial, the return, a story as old as humanity itself, and the music gives it timeless power. Here, film music becomes an entire universe. This is not a story of invasion. It is a story of communication. 5 notes speak across worlds. Music becomes a language, not just emotion, but meaning. Here, film music evolves into something greater, a bridge between the known and the unknown. The first note makes your body move. The melody is momentum. The rhythm is footsteps. This is not a film that thinks, it runs. And the music runs with it. Pure adventure, pure joy. This is not a monster story. It is a story of connection. Fear turns into understanding. Understanding turns into love. Music gently guides the transformation. And when goodbye arrives, tears become a sign of growth. Sadness becomes hope. The world gathers. Silence falls. And then sound erupts. In that moment, celebration becomes history. A few minutes of music turn into decades of memory. Music crosses borders. Music crosses time. This is not about terror. It is about awe. The feeling of standing before something far greater than yourself. The music does not scream. It expands the world. It invites us to look up. The dinosaurs are not monsters. They are miracles. Here, music does not demand attention. It stands quietly beside silence. It does not decorate tragedy. It honors it. The melody becomes remembrance. The melody becomes prayer. This is music at its deepest humanity. Before we see the world, we hear it. Uncertainty and wonder mix together and become magic. The melody opens the door. The first note begins the journey. Fear, adventure, hope, grief. John Williams never repeats the same answer. Each story receives its own emotional design. Music that quickens the heart, music that lifts the eyes, music that gently holds sorrow, not just talent, but deep understanding of story and humanity. That is why his music never grows old. The movie ends, but the music remains. It lives in memory, in feeling, in moments we never forget. Long after the lights rise, the melody continues to play inside us. Because stories may finish, but music never truly does.